can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. And now you wanna see me fall. From a quarter mile, I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in.
Good evening, everybody. It's Tuesday night, my friends. We're doing something a little different tonight from the usual Starfield. I wanted to take a look at the Crew Motorfest, which actually came out in early. Well, I hate to call it early access. It's I don't know. I guess it's early access. It's not really early access. It's not the type of early access that we think of. It's an early access of I get to play it 3 days early. Yesterday it actually came out, and then it's not supposed to come out on for real for the standard edition until the 14th, I believe. So Thursday. And I'm going to take a look at it a little bit early here. Permit me one moment, though. I have to get a tweet out to show that I'm doing stuff. And then I'm live and things. Alright. We'll get that going, and let's pull up the screen. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. So I ran it for a hot minute. Just to make sure, just to get a screenshot for a thumbnail for YouTube, and also it kind of forces you through a few options when you first start out. So one of the nice things I know now is that it does have a streamer mode, where it will only play it'll only play music that is safe for streams. So that's a plus. Hopefully that will make life a little bit easier here. I think what I want to do is I want to hit play here. I think is what I want to do. And I haven't launched it from here yet. I launched it from the Epic launcher before. So okay. Let's launch it from the Epic launcher, because I don't have this one set up here properly. That's fine. We're gonna take a look at it and see what it's like. I mean, I've played a little bit of. Really? I have to log in, huh? Well, let me go do that. I played a little bit of. That's right, I rebooted the machine because there was a new NVIDIA driver update. So that explains that. I'm gonna assume it's this one. So okay, two-step verification. So yeah, I played enough to well, I didn't play any of it. I just did enough to go through the initial options and get to the main menu. We're gonna go through the full options menu because I imagine they didn't give me all the options. I think they just gave me like the basic ones that we would normally care about, including difficulty and stuff like that, and things. All right, I think we're getting in now. Get the screen back up. Cool beans. So yeah, let's as I stall for time for it to launch. I played the original Crew. I played the Crew 2, and they were okay. They had a lot of kind of failings to them that they weren't as for someone who's played Forza Horizon games and loved the Forza Horizon games, most of them. I haven't played the latest one yet. This felt very, very basic. Like, it didn't feel as like kind of exciting and action packed, and kind of like the driving mechanics didn't feel quite as good in the Crew or in the Crew 2. But again, I played early on when it first launched. There apparently a lot of changes were made to it post launch and everything like that. And I would imagine this one as well will probably get a lot of changes to it post launch, because it is still a multiplayer game at heart. But Yeah, it's so I'm curious to see if they're going to capture more of what I liked about like Forza Horizon and stuff, or maybe even more of what I liked about like Test Drive Unlimited, since Test Drive Unlimited took place in Hawaii as well, and they're kind of like maybe taking a page from their book a little bit. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know. Let's get the music up here. Maybe they're going to give me. Now I know that I fixed the audio before I tried this, but is it not going to give me audio? Also, is my controller not working, really? Oh, okay, I see what happened. The window wasn't in focus. Okay. Hopefully the controller works. I haven't tried it yet. But I would imagine it should. Kind of a big deal. Anyway. Yeah, it's working. Okay, options. So, game settings. Imperial, thank you very much. Speedometer, crew widget. Minimap, Kara. Okay. Input tips, world tags, player names. Enable other players' emotes. Mouse control. Crew notifications. Photo op, music track. Okay, fine. Preferred region. Selects the nearest server location, but your preference will be taken into consideration. America. And importing your vehicles from the crew 2 if you have a save from the crew 2. I don't know if I have a save anymore from the crew 2 or not. But we'll say okay. Okay. Sure. Difficulty. I've set the difficulty to intermediate. We'll see how that goes. And there's all the different things that turns on, like sport, traction control, and things like that. Subtitles I made large. Here we go. They didn't give me access to the motion blur. Turn that shit off immediately. Camera shake, we're gonna turn that off. And text size, we'll keep it medium. Racing line opacity. Yeah, let's make it a little bit more obvious, the racing line. Hearing. Overall volume in vehicles. I'll make the overall volume maybe 90 or 85, just in case it's a little too loud. Gameplay music, narrative music, festival music. Everything's at like 100%. Okay. Door audio is off. Motor vibration. Holds the presses. Yeah, I did turn holds the presses on. I am using a controller though, so I guess we'll see if that feels right with the controller or not. Video. So there's my 2080 Ti. Borderless 1080. VSync on, frame rate lock at 60. Let's see if the benchmark works. Hopefully. Oh wow, textures are very slow to load in there. So I'm getting about 55 average. That just tells you that the motion blur was... that texture pop-in was definitely... They didn't test this with motion blur turned off, probably. Alright, so we're getting about 56 FPS on average. Again, it's a 2080 Ti, which unfortunately is really the low-end specs now. Even though it's still a relatively new card. But I should probably look at getting... I don't know if I want to go the 4090 route, because that's just like... well, I need a whole new computer if I do that, because it's not going to fit in the computer that I have. So probably at some point I have to get up into the 30x realm there. Alright, I guess we'll see how 56 FPS works for me. It'll probably be okay, I imagine. Your 35 new Crew 2 eligible vehicles will be imported. Okay. Great. So we did that. Quality. 56 FPS. Shadows Ultra. Vegetation. Oh, depth of field. Off. Do not like. Ambient occlusion, screen space. I'm wondering too, I could probably drop the shadows down to high and no one would really notice. Yeah, let me drop that to high. Geometry. Now let's run the benchmark again. Doing a little bit better, but you can tell like the depth of field. I bet turning that off is, if I had only turned that off, we would have been doing worse probably this time around. Alright, so we went from 56 average to the 58 average. That works. That works for me. Oh, you know what? 1 second, folks. There we go. There we go. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, image calibration. Yeah, the gamma I've pushed up a little bit. Use that. Audio, language. So controls, automatic gears, that's fine. Alright, I think we're good. Let's pop into the game now. Let's do this. See what we got going on.
Welcome to Hawaii, everyone. Look alive. You're at the Motorfest.
I see how loud it's getting up there. I think it's okay. Just like going into the yellow a little bit. I don't think it's too loud that you can't hear me.
Gather up, everyone. Photo time.
Oh, I get to choose my avatar. Well, customize. See what we got here. Okay, hairstyle. Yeah, we're gonna go bald. And light blue. Yeah, we gotta be so touristy. It's good. It hurts. That's what we gotta be. Cargo pants. We gotta get like the. Oh yeah, like do they have one where the socks are all the way up over the calf? Can we look like total dweebs? Yeah, we'll take that one. And yeah, we'll go red. You gotta look terrible here. Love? Nah. Alright. Validate avatar. I have validated my avatar.
Settle down. I know you're all excited. That chopper ride is always a trip. So, welcome again to the Motorfest. I'm Malu, the Motorfest PR, and I'm here to get you up to speed. You are our special guests, athletes, festival goers, car lovers, all gathered here in majestic Hawaii. These are the festival grounds, but we've got the whole island set up for you. We've created a place where you can drive anything, from the iconic to the super customized. It's a Motorfest branded, lovingly crafted car culture celebration.
We'll see about that.
Lovelies, the playlists. And I'm not just reading from the Motorfest app here either. I tried them out before you arrived. And here, let me show you. This playlist is a unique Motorfest experience. It's called Made in Japan.
Uh-oh. Give me control here.
Made in Japan is the way to experience Japanese car culture. It's where tarmac meets tradition. From mountain peaks to city
that's
streets,
not gonna work
this
too well.
neon journey is not one to miss. these playlists out for you is what I call a perk of the job. Right in the center of all the action, racing these Japanese drift masters, just awesome.
Drift Master, not so much. Certainly does drift. Wouldn't call it a master drift. I do like how the AI is not even bothering to follow the racing line. So that's good. That will lead to some craziness, I'm sure.
Street racing my way through mountains and motorways was amazing. But the next playlist was Off-Roading Addict. A chance to race into the wild.
Alright. Giving you a little taste of everything, but I'll tell you what, they could have integrated it better. I feel like the Forza Horizon games showed us that you could basically start off the game with a giant cutscene where you show off all the different things once. Although they did that actually with
becomes your creed.
the Crew 2, I think, too. Where you just start off the game and you're just like, yep, transition, all that stuff. Oh, come on.
Pickups, quads, you're given every chance to go off the beaten path.
All right. In there. I'm glad I stopped there because I wasn't going to hit that checkpoint.
Off-roading is freedom, improvisation. But the next playlist is all about the competition. Aptly named the Motorsports playlist, this one is for the pros.
No, really. So not for me. Oh, we'll see. Maybe. No nitro for this event. Okay. And there's tire wear.
Motorsports is built around racing to the top, the thrill of competing, but it's also about strategic choices, decision-making under pressure.
As soon as I don't have any nitro, I can't catch up with any of you guys. Oh, I see. We did a pit stop. Okay. To show that you can restore your tire wear.
There is no better feeling than triumphing with your team in what some consider the apex of motorsports.
See how that's going. Hey, Assassin. Welcome.
Making the call when to go for the pit stop, checking on your rivals, it gets intense.
Okay. Not bad. I mean, that driving felt a little bit better than the last two, but still
Felt good to
a
be the
little
champion.
unresponsive.
But then I got to go old school. Vintage Garage, a playlist for the true car aficionado.
Oh, it's the Austin Powers car. Are we shag now or are we shag later?
With these cars, it's not just about the look or the nostalgia. It's how these things drive.
I'll
how
tell you
they
what,
feel,
though.
how they steer. It
This
was
car
quite a
feels
challenge,
great.
in the best way possible.
Compared to the last ones that I was just driving, this one actually feels really good. But it is loose as
Outside of
hell.
some collector car park, when would you ever get a chance to take these venerable legends for a spin? That's the power of Vintage Garage. A taste of an age where there was no nitro to boost you and no GPS to guide you. Feels strangely comforting.
I don't know what this racing line is, though. It feels like the racing line is consistently incorrect, almost. But who knows?
Out with the old and in with the new, they say. The next playlist is legendary.
Well, here we go. Gonna drive a Ferrari Testarossa
Lamborghini.
or a Lambo.
To truly experience the iconic, the trailblazing. I'm running out of adjectives here.
The supercars, the things you could never ever afford.
Saw that Lamborghini logo, you knew what this playlist was going to be. Some of the most recognizable car designs in existence at your disposal. Nothing quite like some of these cars. It's like a speed race through the story of Lamborghini. One of power and innovation.
The rubber banding is still in full force.
Was a rare privilege. A privilege Motorfest graciously gave me. And now, it's your turn.
There you go.
Like what you saw? Well, those were just the tip of the iceberg. But we've got to go step by step. Follow me.
Do we?
Look around.
We have to
you.
go step by step.
This is what it's all about. Cars, bikes, rides, and good vibes.
Hey, speed.
You'll get to explore
Oh, look, it's Forza Horizon. If this manages to be Forza Horizon,
no better place to
that would be an
express
improvement.
yourself. Show off your flair. Customize your
in my
ride.
opinion.
It's a car culture.
But we'll see.
buffet.
We'll see.
Keep up. We're going to go meet the star of the show. Your car, of course. Come on. It's time for you to pick your ride.
Pick your ride. Let's show you all the crappy cars you have access to at the beginning.
Once you pick your car, I'll hand you over to Kara, your personal AI assistant. When in doubt, you can always rely on her to guide you.
Okay. We doing American Muscle? Okay. Alright. So what do we got here? We got a, looks like a BMW Z4, no, a Audi Z4? I have no idea. The BMW M? Can't really, oh, it's definitely BMW. BMW M. Okay. And then we got Honda something. Civic probably? What does it say? Alright, zoom in. Honda S2000? Okay. And this a ET 500 probably.
AI assistance engaged. All engines go. Driver, I'm Kara. Let me assist you in choosing a playlist.
Okay. Assist me.
Made in Japan. Race over asphalt and drift through neon in a journey through Japanese car culture. Hawaii scenic, American muscle. Show off your street racing spirit by driving some of the most classic and memorable US muscle cars. Hawaii Scenic Tour. Discover, explore and photograph the hidden charms and captivating beauty of Hawaii.
Okay.
911 Legacy, a Porsche story. Experience the true legacy of Porsche and keep these iconic cars pristine.
Alright, and
Roll
then
the streets. Join the Donut Media team and
Oh,
answer Jane
really?
Pumphrey's unique questions, challenges, and car face-offs.
yes, let's promote other YouTubers. Sure.
911
that.
Legacy, a Porsche American
Alright.
muscle.
Let's do some American
Show
Muscle.
off your street racing.
American Muscle. Start off with that.
Let's complete this playlist. No time for guessing games. The container you're driving to is your entry to the American Muscle playlist.
Alright. What is that? The pool?
In a few minutes, you'll enter the world of muscle cars. Beware, you may never want to leave.
Okay, I guess I'm just following the GPS right now. I love how all the other cars are going through me, except for that one in the oncoming.
Muscle cars are more than just a 70-year-old car trend. It's an entire chunk of the American car culture. To tons of people, muscle cars are the epitome of what a vehicle should represent. Allure and power, with some crucial tweaks, and just the right amount of outside-of-the-box thinking. Cars in their fullest might and glory.
So, good news is, as I mentioned at the beginning, there is a streamer mode. So, apparently, and I have that turned on, apparently all the music
There's no standard
is
definition of a
safe
muscle car.
for streams.
They are sometimes described as American-made two-door sports
We'll
cars
see
with a
if that's the
powerful engine.
case.
But that's a little reductive, don't you think? Others define them by their V8 engines and rear-wheel drivetrains. The truth is, muscle cars are a philosophy. It's a creed more than anything else.
Excuse me. Pardon me. I'm guessing by the fact that it's generic drum beat that
With such
we
an
are
aura, no wonder
stream
American
safe.
Muscle is one of Motorfest's flagship playlists.
I mean, so far so good for getting 58 FPS in the benchmark.
Want to experience it for yourself? Well, good news. We're almost
Pretty
there.
stable. It's a little framey though in spot. I don't know what the hell that deploy. I tried pressing that button and it doesn't do anything. I don't know what that is on the screen or why it's there. But it's there. We're about to unleash our wild side. Bald Eagle, Statue of Liberty, Pistons, basketball, football. Whoever came up with this splash video. Oh man, that's funny. Fireworks, yeah, fireworks. Stallions, yeah. Painted rocks, yeah, that works. All that's American. All they needed was somebody walking out of a restaurant with an apple pie, and it would be perfect. Oh.
This is the American dream. It's punch it or punch out. No way around it.
What is this deploy thing? It won't go away from my screen. Motorfest. I don't know what the hell that is.
Another activity awaits.
Open music player, remove waypoint. Okay. 400-pound guy holding a quad cheeseburger. Yeah, exactly. Heart attack. American. American is a heart attack. So yeah, they're definitely going for the Forza Horizon vibe. Haven't quite achieved it
You'll
yet.
be backed up by one of the festival's closest partners, Jim Hayfield, a rock star among car collectors.
ATV guy, America. Oh my goodness.
That's not a figure of speech. Jim's an actual rock star who just so happens to own one of the greatest muscle car collections in the world. He's the person lending us all the cars you'll drive during this playlist. And he's got quite the lineup. No one's better suited to give you advice on handling these jacked up cars. So he'll also be in touch with you as you race. No pressure.
Damn it. Damn it, ATV guy. You messed me up. Oh my god, there's a bus? Who's driving a bus? Holy hell, that bus is going crazy. I like how I'm going so slow that the AI voice is like, yeah, no, I have more story to tell you, but I'm just gonna sit here and wait. Electric Odyssey, what the hell is that? Stylized Borg cube?
The tag's right there. A heartbeat, the song of a V8, music on. Turn up the volume if you dare.
Excuse me, pardon me. Get on in here. Okay, restricted vehicle Mustang GT Fastback. So I'm gonna do Jackson V8. Okay. Objective: reach top 3. Difficulty bonus plus 10%. Crew bonus. Yeah, so there's like a crew thing too. I guess that's what that deploy is over there. It's probably something to do with the crew. But I can't get it off the screen, so I don't know what to do about it. Alright, we'll start. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, here we go. Our actual first real race.
Hey, dude. You hear me okay?
Yo,
How's
dude.
it going in there?
How's it going, dude?
Yeah, Jim here. I'm guessing
You
you've
like
been told
55
I'll be
years old,
tagging
dude?
along. That is my car you're driving after all. All right, let's get straight into it. Rock on.
Rock on, man. Rock on.
I'm here because my boys at Motorfest needed the best possible lineup for this gig, and just so happens, I got the greatest models you can ask for in my garage. Here's the drill. I provide, you drive.
That's the drill, huh? Okay. Going over those speed bumps like they're not even there.
That's one lap. Don't get shy now.
Pretty sure this car would
Every
not
car
do well
you
with those
use in
speed
this
bumps.
playlist are part of my personal collection. But hey, that's okay. This was my idea, so don't get all nervous about it.
All right, into the stands a little bit here. Oh, okay, yeah, it's a little squirrely. A little squirrely.
These ponies are made for rough handling. No matter how fast and harsh you drive, they can take it. And I've been told you know your way around cars anyway. No sweat, just go.
Oh, sure, yeah. The gas goes in the back, right? That's yeah. And
Whether
brakes
you're
on the
a
left, right?
musclehead or you're just here for the discovery tour, it doesn't matter. If you're into cars, you're gonna love this.
Not sure why they. It feels like
Just listen to that V8 like a chunky, down-tuned guitar riff.
they're trying really hard to get that like,
Another
yeah,
lap to
man,
go.
we're gonna pump you up
You got
kind
the
of
path
thing,
memorized? Then
like that
punch
you
it.
get from Forza Horizon. But Forza Horizon manages to do it without somebody constantly chatting your freaking ear off, though. You know what I mean? Like, do I really need him telling me crap
Place
in my
kinda
ear?
reminds me of
Can you just like race and enjoy it?
Good, small town kind of vibe, mountain ranges. I know, we're in Hawaii, but the mind wanders. Gotta say, I like the climate here better.
Now he's trying to get me to buy a plane ticket to Hawaii.
That's it. Fire it up.
Okay, I'm firing it up.
Dude, you got
Look how
it.
fired
These cars are
that
meant to
was.
roam wild. That's what this playlist is all about.
I hope they're not going to like chat the entire time. Very Need for Speed chatter. Yeah, that's what I'm getting out of it too. XP fills your main stage timelines. You'll gain rewards each time you earn a new level. Bucks can be used to buy vehicles and customization items. We could have called them credits, but we called them bucks. You're gonna earn some bucks.
What a win! The first of many, I am sure.
How in the hell do I get this deploy thing off my screen? That is so annoying. Driver, vehicle, crew management. Mailbox. Crew management. Okay. Vehicles. Perf level is the overall indicator of your vehicle's performances. Open new part. Tier 2. Okay. I mean, this is great and all, but this one little window here that's like covering over actual text on the screen is really driving me a little bit batty. Options. What is that? Oh, maybe that's the crew widget. If I turn that off. Okay. So it wasn't the crew widget. Let's see, game setting. Crew widget off. What else? Input tips. World tag. Player names. Notifications. Crew. Maybe it's the crew notifications. I can turn that off. Maybe that's what it is. No, it's still very much there. It's really driving me like literally insane here. How do I turn that off? Because like it's covering text. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Also, I think I need to pull the volume down just a tad, just a smidgen here. Play borderless. Yeah, I'm saying accessibility. Every single line opacity. PvE events. What is this? Cockpit view off. Oh, you can lock it to interior mode, so you can never do anything other than interior mode. Oh, that's interesting. What in the freak is it? Freestyle UI on or off? Okay, that's fine. The crew widget. Okay, crew widget's on the right hand side there, so that's not it. Although it does kind of look like it, but maybe that's Input tips? World tags? No. Oh, it's definitely the crew notifications. It definitely looks like that. So, what do I have to do to get that to go away entirely? All right, so that's now off. At least it should be, but it's not actually turning off. Okay, this is unacceptable. Let's quit out a game and come back in and see if that kills it for good here. that is literally driving me insane. Having that thing just covering over stuff. Like I just cannot. I cannot continue with that in my peripheral vision constantly. Flawless, yeah. Tell me about it, man. Like, but that's the thing, right? That's the thing that has always gotten me about the crew, is that you wonder what they were thinking. It's the same thing for like the Crew 1 and the Crew 2. There were certain features that you're like, what the hell were they thinking? Like, did they not play tests with real people? Right? Like real players who are like, yeah, no, I don't want this thing that's covering over like actual important text in the game to be open all the time. I like to be able to read, options menu options when I'm in the game. It boggles my mind. And what is the point of having that open if you don't have any actual notifications going on? Like, it'd be fine if it was like, okay, it opens up as soon as the notification comes in and then hides itself. But like, it's not doing that. Also, this game takes forever and a day to get started. And I believe it's using BattleEye because BattleEye installed itself while I was trying to do things, and it was like, asking me to accept terms and conditions and things. So that'll be a thing with just a regular Windows OK dialog box. It is still loading, apparently. I think. I don't know for sure, but I think it's loading. Oh man, this feels like another, like, as a developer, I understand the need to just be like, all right, day 2, right? They're just like, okay, we'll get all this done. We'll tie up all this stuff that we can get done, and then everything else that's just kind of not exactly how we wanted it, or whatever, or a blemish or a known bug or whatever. Day 2, we'll just deal with it then. I can get that. I understand that concept. But like, what the hell is it doing? Is it actually starting? Or did it just crash? Like, what's going on here? Like, what the hell? I don't think it's actually started. At some point it just kind of died. Very silently died. What the? Come on! I just signed in. freaking Ubisoft nonsense crap. Wait, what's going on here? Ooh, what is happening here? Why is that not responding? My Stream Deck is not responding all of a sudden. That's a little weird. Things good there. Oh wow, did it actually Stream Deck actually crashed? That is the first. I've never had it actually crash on me. It's running. It's taking like 15% CPU, but it's not happy. All right. Well, we're gonna murder you and bring you back up again. Now that's weird. I haven't had that happen before. Okay. So, oh, it processed it after. Wow. Okay. Still had it queued up there. Okay. Anyway, let me get the password for this squared away here, friends. Sorry about that. Ubisoft. I even selected remember me, and Ubisoft's like, yeah, I'm not going to remember you. You wanted me to remember you. Why? I don't know what that means. Okay. Oh. All right. I think it's starting back up now. Crazy. Crazy. Anyway. Watch it be like, we can't synchronize your save games with the cloud. That'll be the next thing. Oh, for Christ's sake, come on. You're telling me it's 2023 and you couldn't do a splash screen to be like, we're loading. There we go. All right, finally. The loading time in game 2 is quite long as well. Okay, let's go continue and see what we got.
Welcome to the car meet. This is the Motorfest social hub, and it's also a place where you can access all the features of the festival. Check out the main stage, where you can join in on the custom show or explore and compete to become a genuine Motorfest legend. Of course, you can hop into the playlists. You already know how wild those can get. Don't forget the live event's monthly theme. We like to change things up around here. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Look around and have fun. Bye.
Alright, cool. That thing is now gone from the screen. That's fantastic. How do I get back to what I was doing? I guess it's the main stage here. It says bye. Access the main stage menu. Or I guess not. Okay. Where in the freaking hell? Okay, here's the playlist. There we go. American Muscle. Oh, that's the main stage. What? But I was doing that. There we go. All playlist. The waypoint, fast travel. Okay, Vegas Strip. Drag down. Dragster. Okay. Okay. That not take me right where I want to go? Where the hell is the... Jesus Christ. What a terrible interface. Holy hell. Good lord. Fast travel. There are 10 playlists. I can't fast travel until I unlock 10 playlists? The frig? That waypoint. There we go.
Back to where we left off. You can't talk about American muscle cars without talking drag racing. The two are pretty much intertwined.
What it feels like is rule of cool, right? It feels like someone on the dev team or multiple people that wouldn't it be cool if you could just walk around the festival as your avatar? And wouldn't it be cool if someone was constantly chatting to you in your ear? Wouldn't it be cool if our UI was just like, you know, the YouTube playlist UI? And at no point did anyone say, hey, maybe it's not cool. Like it feels like it was designed by people who don't play racing games. Right? Like the whole point of the racing game is to get out there and either get into the open world and do your thing, or hop right into a race, like, you know, and just go. Like, why would I want to jump through 25 freaking menus and an on-foot segment just to get to where I want to be? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Oops. Well, it was that facade wasn't very good anyway. Asking too much from a well-established game. Yeah. I mean, I understand there's a lot of people who do like and do enjoy the crew and the crew 2, and will definitely like more of the same. but for someone who kind of bounced off them a little bit, it's not really endearing itself. You know what I mean? All it needs is just, I mean, it's almost there, right? It's like, it's definitely a step very far ahead of the Crew 1 and of the Crew 2. But it's also, it's almost like they're afraid to go any further than that. Like they're afraid to play other racing games and kind of borrow some sugar, as it were, you know? Accelerate to move your tires up to the right amount. Step on the gas when the lights go green. And keep accelerating and press RB to gear up perfect time. Okay. I think that's, I mean, I have manual transmission, so I don't know if that applies to me, but sure. Beats 11 seconds. Oh, it's going to be just a drag race in a muscle car. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's got the drag thing on the back. I guess that's why they were trying to tutorialize me. So accelerate, gear up, gear down, nitro.
Drag racing time. Don't overthink, just burn and fly. Right on.
Oh, you have to, okay. So I'm manual transmission here. I guess it makes sense.
Well, now that was some run.
Alright.
Keep that gauge in the green zone. A good burn is essential here.
Going early here.
Yeah, that was gnarly. Let's do it again.
Almost, though. Should be manual all the time, scrub. Okay, I'm lazy. What can I tell you? Lazy.
Come on, give me that perfect burn. You've got pipes, like a
There
backup
we go.
singer in a metal band.
Did that time. Gear shift good. Top speed. Alright. I'm happy with that, I guess. Got some uncommon brakes.
Good job, driver. New challenges lie ahead. Muscle cars are a call for freedom.
I don't want to slow him around the gate. I go to the next challenge.
Freedom to turn an ordinary car into a vehicular marvel, with a state of mind far away from luxury brand strategies and pricing, and the freedom you feel from actually being behind the wheel of Sept cars. A feeling deeply organic and yet intangible. But Jim should be much better than I am at conveying emotions. He's human after all.
Challenge failed. All right. Outrun the clock. Okay. See what this is all about. Let's just skip that. Skip to the action here. The ugliest looking car ever.
Hey dude, we're back. This time it's one of those outrun type
Dude's
of
back.
events. Drive fast, hit the
The dude
checkpoints on
abides.
time. It's just like that rad game from the 80s.
Oh, he's back and he's got member berries. Oh boy. Watch out.
You digging the soundtrack?
Hey dude.
It's the spot, right?
Totally rad. Brah. Brah.
That's my
Oh
mixtape we're
man.
listening to. Meshes well with the sound of the engines.
It's my mixtape we're listening to. Remember mixtapes, don't you? Right now there's probably some kid who's never had a cassette player ever. Like, what's a mixtape? What's a tape? So I'm trying. So what audience are they going for here? Gonna be spinning some vinyl, dude.
What kind of vibe are you getting from that Mustang GT? The thing about muscle cars is it's all about that optimal weight.
Hook up to that
power ratio,
8-track,
which
my
brings
man.
top-notch performance, that sweet spot.
A little drifto here. Little drifto. Terrible drifto. Say that much. The drifto with no forwardo. Are you really drifting if you're only going sideways?
Past this point, you're in for a serious series of turns. Make sure to stay on the road.
I was totally on the road there. Totally.
Told ya, and there's more coming. But hey, curves are part of the fun.
Okay. Wait, when it gets squirrely, it gets squirrely. Very hard to like recover. This braking, it's like as soon as you get done braking, the car launches off into freaking left or right, whichever way you happen to be braking towards. It's like, it's less braking and more like sticking, you know? It's like your car gets stuck for a second at a time.
Hang in there. Just a few more and you'll reach the finish line. words. Finish big.
All right, hitting me all over the place here.
This gig's all gravy for you. Am I right?
What did I have to... So I outran the clock, but what was the time I needed to finish it? I don't remember. I don't remember what the time was I was supposed to beat. That was pretty darn ugly. Incoming tires, rare exhaust, incoming gearbox. Okay.
Great job, but the journey is far from over.
So the question
Before moving on to
is...
the next freedom-infused event, we're going to make an extra stop.
Freedom-infused event. Okay. But at what point should I
We have
actually
a little surprise
modify
for
my
you.
car?
Although in this case, little may be a poor choice of words. Just head towards the beach and you'll understand. We're real close.
Whoa, okay. Yeah. Let's get onto the sand where you can't turn at all. Oh my goodness. Turn, please, turn. There we go. You can be flying through the missions without real opposition. Do you want to increase the difficulty and get a challenge that matches your skills? No. Alright. Orlando SmackDown playlist. Reach top 3. Ford Mustang GT. See, they're loaning me vehicles, so like customizing my vehicle wouldn't do anything. Oh, we're going monster trucks, eh? Well, there's nothing more American than a giant monster truck, I guess. America! Okay.
So this is how it's gonna be. All right. Let's do this. Monster trucks need monster beats. I've got the perfect hip-hop jewel for this crown.
Hip hop and wait. You think hip hop and monster trucks go together? Okay. I think there's a few people down south that
This
wouldn't
giant obviously
agree.
won't handle like a regular Mustang GT. Lucky for you, this is a 2-lap race. You got 1 lap to find your footing and 1 to feed your opponent some dirt.
Yeah, but then where's the boner lap where I just pop a boner? Freedom boner. Is that the outgoing lap? Oh, holy crap.
Here comes the jump. Now let's crank it to 11.
Oh, we're cranking it. Cranking it to at least an 8.
Monster trucks popped up in the late 70s, mostly just for showboating. They only really became a thing in the 80s. Man, that decade truly was something.
Yeah, man, the 80s, man. That was a decade.
Time to crush and destroy. Real American monster trucks are used in 2 types of competitions: freestyle stunt and racing. Given Motorfest's racing DNA, we obviously went for the latter. Don't be
racing line is more
Yeah.
of a suggestion in this game than anything else. Oh, holy crap! That's just what in the hell? Okay, yeah, we're good. I guess we're gonna do a rewind here.
Let's just rewind that.
Whoa! All right.
Oh, yeah. They had it coming.
Waiting for that.
Give me fuel. Give me fire. Give me... Ah, I forgot the rest.
Waiting for that rubber banding to kick in here. They're right there.
Monster
There we go.
performance, dude. You put on quite a show.
Monster performance, dude. Remember the 80s, dude? American Gladiators and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and none of that Pokemon's crap. Alright, sure. Uncommon brakes exhaust. And they're just throwing stuff at me now. But that's the weird thing is like I don't know when does any of that actually apply
Let's move on
because
to the
I'm always
following
using a
event.
borrowed car, right?
I hope you enjoyed that treat, driver. This playlist wouldn't be complete without a proper taste of the American showmanship. Now, back on track. We're heading north for a race through the swamp this time.
Race through the
Don't worry,
swamp,
you'll
eh?
still be driving a muscle car. The Mustang GT from 2011 is waiting for you as we speak. Except this unit is custom made for off-roading. Jim's passion for muscle cars is not restricted to asphalt. That man would drive muscle cars on the moon if he could.
Look how I wasn't even trying on that and I almost won that little event. Okay.
We're closing in. When you spot the wind turbines, it'll mean you have arrived. Your opponents are already there. Go on and join the melee.
Oop. A little bit too far there. Just a bit. Tallahassee Melee. Reach top 3. Alright. I think we'll do this. And then I'll give my thoughts of the first hour or so. A little bit more than an hour. And then I think I'll probably move back to Starfield. Let's see here.
Well, now, that little bulldozer you got there can face anything. See? You can trust me with that car. Good. Send him on the ropes. That's the power I'm talking about. We finished prepping it like 10 minutes before you showed up. It is ready to gobble up every square mile of swampland, if you ask it to.
Alright. Good old swamp buggy here. I'm actually not, I mean, this is not amateur difficulty either. This is like intermediate. So it's like difficulty level 2 of 5. I guess I could up the difficulty a little bit.
Go full speed, through the mud, through water, through the weeds. Ain't nothing gonna stop you. Same goes for these ramps, flat out. All right. Water pond, don't think twice. Incoming. Make that Mustang jump like the devil is after it. Third and last turn of that swamp cruise. Go for it and don't be afraid to get your wheels dirty. Hold on to your saddle, cowboy.
Alright.
Yeah.
In we go there.
That track's so good. Don't listen to me. Just listen to this and knock some teeth out.
Oh, great. That was fun. Hit one of the racers on the other side.
Straight line. Use that nitro. One more jump, and you're done.
Alright, I mean, that wasn't too bad.
Show's far from over, though.
That was actually kind of fun, that way that was laid out and stuff. Though it did feel like it could have been maybe a little bit longer track and fewer laps, maybe. I don't know. Always a hard one to like nail down. continue.
What a win! The first of many, I am sure.
So, can I do like a map or something? I guess there's no map of the world, right? Oh, here we go, map. Okay. Windows, SmackDown. I'm kind of surprised they haven't emphasized the map more than they have. Like, this is the first time I've actually looked at it. The whole game. But you can actually, like, see stuff. For a change of pace. Lightning Tour. Lamborghinis. Alright. Let's tour. Palm Springs, right, okay. Now where's that go? That looks like a nice long one all the way down to here, probably. This is probably back to the festival, maybe. Let's see what the activities go at 1, 2, 3, 4 more in there, and then the Made in Japan stuff. Like playlist, the kind of drifting playlist a little bit. Yeah, it's I don't know. There's certainly a lot of racing here. It's kind of, it feels a little bit disjointed because you have these sort of playlist stuff, which I guess is not any different than Forza Horizon, but at the same time, Forza Horizon would keep similar things in similar areas, and so you would kind of travel around the map more organically. Then what's going on here? Here it's more like just go there, then just go there, then go there, then go there, and zoom, 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 zoom all over the place. Which I guess is fine from a perspective of like track, like having different track conditions and stuff like that, so I can see what they're going for there. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it really does like de-emphasize the fact that there's like a map and that you can just drive around in the open world and do stuff. Which is an interesting way of going about it. I don't know that's the greatest way to do it. It certainly differentiates it from your Horizons, Forza Horizons. At the same time, they really like to just be super chatty, and it would be great if that was just something you could just turn off entirely, because it's like, it's worse than having a side seat driver, right? They're just like constantly droning on about God knows what. You're not even listening to them because you're concentrating on the road and trying to concentrate on the race. So they could be given like good tips and stuff and wouldn't even hear them because they're, you're not in that right focus, right? It's kind of a weird thing to be doing, is like talking to people while they're trying to like actually race a car. It's different if it was between, if you were just going, in the open world, going to a race, because at least then, you might be able to spare some brain power to hear it. So that's kind of strange about it. I like that there's different types of cars and different types of terrain and stuff. Like it one of the kind of the conceits of, I think, like a Forza Horizon was that they would alter the track conditions, but then you'd be running in a car that was completely unsuitable for the track that's there, and that was kind of their way of challenging you, but at the same time it made for some frustrations. So it's kind of nice that they are like, yeah, no, we're just going to give you the car that is best for this track. But then I don't know how like the rest of the stuff comes in, like modifying the car and stuff. You got all these parts and stuff. So are you, I assume as you go around, maybe you start to buy cars that are of the correct type for the race that you're doing, and then that you're modifying those, and then that will be the one that you use during the race or something. I don't know. Not sure how they're going about that part. It's I guess the best I can say is it's definitely more of the crew, and you either like that or you hate that, I guess. I always felt like the crew games were very like middle ground, right? Like they didn't do anything really spectacular, and they didn't necessarily do anything really bad. And this one feels like more of the same. It feels like it doesn't really do anything spectacular. It doesn't really do anything horrible either. Some of the cars are actually controllable in this one, which is definitely better than the crew one. And it still has kind of its weird physics too sometimes. Like I said, the last one with sometimes you brake and your car just, and then when you leave off the brake, the car just decides to accelerate in the direction that you were turning in the opposite direction. It's just, it kind of doesn't, there is no sort of stability there where you brake and then you continue on the way you're going. Instead, it's more like you've paused and now you're launching off in a completely opposite direction, like like a missile shooting off in the air or something. There's no it's not like a smooth braking system. It's like you're either stopping. It's almost like they implemented the braking where it's like you're essentially pausing the game or pausing the physics rather than reducing the speed of your vehicle. You're more like you're pausing your vehicle, and then when you let go, it just kind of resumes, but now it's resuming in a completely different direction, kind of thing. It's very, it doesn't feel great. It feels very weird. And that's true, I think, throughout all the cars I've raced so far on here, is that it's just like the braking just feels just strange. The rubber banding hasn't been too terrible. There was a little bit of very apparent rubber banding during the intro sequence, very early in the intro sequence. But so far at difficulty level 2, rubber banding hasn't been too crazy. It looks like it kicks in the rubber banding early, meaning like in a 3-lap race it'll kick it in lap 2, and then after that it kind of lets off and then you can just pull away towards the end. So I think that's okay. I would prefer no rubber banding at all, but at some point it's become a conceit from racing game developers that they need to, in order to make their games action packed, they have to they have to make the NPC cars cheat. So I don't know. Kind of up in the air on that one, but otherwise it's okay-ish. Having not done anything beyond like the American Muscle stuff, like it's definitely got some different things going on there. You got the Japan playlist here, and probably some of these other playlists have some really interesting stuff maybe, but I suspect a lot of them are going to be kind of much the same as what we saw. I can't imagine it's going to be that much different. There are mentions of helicopter controls, but there were not mentions in the thing there. I don't think of like boat controls and stuff. So I don't know if they're doing every. I don't know if they're doing every vehicle kind of thing like they've done in the past. I don't know if it's going to be, if you're going to have the racing planes like you had before, or the boats, the speed boats, or anything like that. I haven't seen anything yet. It's been mostly different types of cars and motorcycles. I haven't even gotten to drive a bike yet or anything, or an ATV. So I don't know if they're gonna, there was a mention of a helicopter controls in the controls menu, but I don't know if there's anything else. I don't know what that's going to be about. So that is a bit of a change probably, and maybe I would say, I'd venture guess it's probably a good change, because a lot of the stuff in the Crew 2 was very hit or miss. I think having them focus on racing, focus on like four-wheeled vehicles and two-wheeled vehicles is probably a good thing, because it allows them to kind of really flesh out those mechanics a little bit more. But I don't know. I may revisit the Crew Motorfest at some point. I don't have any plans to do it yet, because I'm in the middle of a lot of other things. But I may, like every so often, I might pop in and just kind of play around here or there. I haven't done any of the multiplayer. I assume the multiplayer is going to be much the same as it was for the other entries in the Crew series. So, we'll see. But yeah, I think I'm done with that for right now, my friends. That is the Crew Motorfest. It is supposed to come out. Standard edition will come out on the 14th, this Thursday. I've had a little bit early access to it, and yeah, it's. I think if you liked the Crew 1 and you like the Crew 2, you'll probably like this one. Although it really depends on what you liked about the Crew 1 and Crew 2. If you liked the alternative vehicles, you might not, besides the car racing and stuff, you may not find too much to like here. But if you liked the car racing the most in the other games, there's probably a lot here to really enjoy. So that's it for me for that. And let's pop over and do something else for the next hour or so. I'm going to keep on streaming, but I'm going to swap games here if I can. So let's go quit out of that, and I will stop the YouTube and get a new thing going on YouTube's here. Let's pause that over there.